All right, so here's the UFC Hall of Famer, former UFC interim heavyweight champion, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira, turned pro back in 1999. Remarkable what this man has accomplished, and really to a man, when you talk to UFC fighters, this is a guy who is as respected by his peers as anyone. Fought and beat some of the best heavyweights of all time. So many seminal moments, outstanding submissions and knockouts. We'll see what Big Nog has left tonight.
Minotauro Nogueira has proven himself to be one of the most durable and relentless fighters.
All right, so here he is, Mirko Cro Cop, back for more here tonight. His victims list honestly reads like a who's who of future Hall of Famers. Wanderlei Silva, Josh Barnett. In 2006, he realized the Pride Openweight Grand Prix champion, and perhaps his biggest accomplishment. When you tally up the totals for the UFC Pride, WEC, and Strikeforce, no man has more finishes than that one. Mirko Cro Cop trying to add to that total here tonight.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. His opponent is going to need to keep his chin tucked and his hands up high.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 34 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 220 pounds. Fighting out of Zagreb, Croatia, Mirko Cro Cop.
And we are underway. All right, ready to go for round 1, and so is the MMA legend, Antonio Rodrigo. Whoa!
He's hurt! That's a big punch to the clinch.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. And he connects there.
Got to be careful here. He's clearly in trouble. Oh, he cooked him. Oh, he connected with an elbow.
And really started.
Oh, that's it. He's out.
Wow.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first round KO.
Great angle here. Smack. Look at that elbow.
The official decision is inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Mirko Cro Cop.
So an absolutely incredible result here tonight for Mirko Cro Cop. You know his fans, Cro Cop and Oleinik. Going to be looking to find the target and find a home for those heavy hands. This is just not a guy anybody wants to get in a slugfest with. More often than not, you end up twitching on the canvas, concussed. You're playing with fire here if you choose to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with this guy.
This guy has outstanding defense, and having that type of skill, knowing that you can protect yourself and yet still land devastating blows of your own, it is a distinctive.
All right, so here he is, the legend, future Hall of Famer, Mirko Cro Cop. No man in the history of the UFC Pride, the WEC, and Strikeforce has more finishes. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. They have the same height, but big differences in reach. All right, here now, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer. Venue as long on MMA history as any in the world, the Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Good to have you with us for a night of live UFC action. And he connects there.
He's doing a good job of throwing punches and kicks from all angles here. Really doing a great job of mixing things
Edge
up.
of your seat action as expected so far. That punch will work right through the guard.
And he's looking for that left. Sweet axe kick.
Well, there's a swing and a miss. His cardio is really abandoning him at this stage of the fight, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even further. So let's see if he can preserve some stamina and try to figure out a way to get back in this fight. Another head kick lands, Joe. That's even hard to watch, and defensively, he's got to start blocking these, getting the guard up, or he could be looking up here at the lights in the not-too-distant future. Cro Cop gets caught with that punch. Joe, nice head movement there to slip that right hand.
Wow, this could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, he got tagged.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Oh, he's hurt. That's it. That's it. The fight is over. TKO victory. He was not intelligently defending himself. Nice victory.
Absolutely right, Joe, and wait till you see the replay of the flurry at the end of this fight. Certainly it was that one big strike that started it all, led to the knockdown, and ultimately the referee's stoppage, and I think it was the right call. You didn't want to see the opponent absorb any further damage, and both men will live to fight another day, but for the winner, this is exactly the highlight he needed here tonight. All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is calling a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Mirko Cro Cop.
So Mirko Cro Cop getting it done yet again here tonight. His striking game was on point as usual. And he's not the biggest celebrator in the world, Joe, that much we know. But you can see this is a win that Mirko Cro Cop and his team wanted very badly. And they will be celebrating this one, you figure, deep into the night. And Mark Hunt.
Let's talk about power. Let's talk about yours and ours, the pay, the allowance. Let's talk about 100,000 kids raving and bouncing, craving and drowning.
Born in South Auckland, New Zealand, fighting out of Sydney, Australia, here is the inimitable Mark Hunt, the king of the walk-off KO. Joe Hunt has fought them all. So here he is, the legend Mirko. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So much MMA history has been made inside this venue, from Pride to the UFC, and we are underway from the world-famous Saitama Super Arena in Saitama, Japan. All right, so here is Mark Hunt as we get ready to go for round one. Don't be surprised to see him get stronger as the fight goes on. Hunt has worked very hard on his conditioning to put himself in position to win the latter rounds. Got to get off to a good start, though, here in round one. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, elbow to the head.
Joe, how does he approach this particular
challenge? Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is, and that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Again, maybe he caught the guy cold a little bit. He didn't have a chance to warm up, but that is a huge result for him here tonight, and on the other side, he didn't take much damage. So, big win for him here tonight.
Check out this angle here.
Bruce Buffer has your decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 55 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Mirko Cro Cop.
So Mirko Cro Cop getting it done yet again here tonight. His striking game was on point as usual, and he's not the biggest celebrator. Dos Santos. So here is the two-time UFC heavyweight champion, Junior Dos Santos, mentored by the great UFC Hall of Famer, Minotauro Nogueira. Zagano has really become one of the best boxers, Joe, this division has ever seen. Certainly has that takedown defense if he wants to. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and...
You ready? You ready? Let's go,
We are underway. Well, Mirko Cro Cop, ever the physical specimen, he looks like he was chiseled out of stone, and a lot of people are so hyper-focused on the head kick that they forget about all the other weapons that this guy brings to the table. So, a complete mixed martial artist, Mirko Cro Cop, will be looking to put it all together in this one. He's off to a pretty good start. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Joe, how does he approach this particular challenge tonight?
One of Junior Dos Santos' best. Oh, he's out.
That is it.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first round KO. All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Mirko Cro Cop.
So Mirko Cro Cop getting it done yet again here tonight. His striking game was on point as usual. And he's not the biggest celebrator in the world, Joe, that much we know. But you can see this is a win that Mirko Cro Cop and his team wanted very badly, and they will be celebrating this one, you figure, deep into the night. Heavyweight collision between Mirko Cro Cop and the Reem, Alistair Overeem. Well, if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. Here is the Amsterdam native, Alistair Overeem. Born in England, the Reem made his pro debut at 19 years old. He's remained at an elite level for his entire career, has fought so many legends in this heavyweight division. Few can compete with the speed and the accuracy of the Reem on the feet. Big challenge. All right, so here he is, the legend, future Hall of Famer, Mirko Cro Cop. No man in the history of the UFC Pride. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Overeem is 1 year his senior. He weighed in at 265 pounds. He will have a first round underway. Wow!
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Let's see it one more time.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cro Cop.
So the legend continues to grow for Cro Cop as he gets his hand raised yet again here tonight. And he's not the most